If a couple million hit my account, that will change me. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be humble no more. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. What? Be humble for what? I've been humble my entire life.
All right, everybody. The plan is be humble now, stop being humble later once the money shows up. Humility is a payment plan and the balance is almost paid off. But here's the real question. Are you actually humble right now? Or is it just that you can't afford to act any other way?
Everybody would hate if I won the lottery because whatever y'all bank account say today is gonna say the same shit tomorrow.
I'm with you. Your luck is not a group project. Your good fortune does not mean collective entitlement. But I don't think you'll become that person just because millions hit your bank account. You're probably already really good at setting boundaries with people in your life. It's a tale as old as time. Somebody from modest means touches money and everything in their life changes, including the person they once were. Or was that who they were all along? They were just limited, constrained, or felt like they had no other choice but to tolerate bullshit because they were broke. I think that both perspectives have truth to them, but there is one that ultimately holds more weight. Let's talk. There are some obvious changes that happen when someone starts raking in the cash. Their car is the latest luxury model. They move into a bigger house. The retail stores where they get their clothing and jewelry are so elite, they don't even have Black Friday sales because no one who shops there needs a discount. The thing is, those are superficial material changes that no one can debate with. Having money clearly makes your life more comfortable and more pampered, but does it actually change who you are? Does earning more money realign your chakras? Does it make you start acting like a different zodiac sign? As if money is a spiritual awakening instead of some new numbers in your bank account.
I've been making six figures since I was 23, and I'm here to confirm that making a lot of money, especially at a young age, actually does change you. A lot of people say money doesn't change you, it just magnifies who you are. It just shows you what type of person you are. I don't completely believe that. When you start making a lot of money, especially coming from nothing, it's like you're living in a whole nother world. The way people treat you is different. The way that you think is different. The way that you move is different. Everything changes. Your idea of normal shifts. I can literally wake up and decide I want to be on a beach or a yacht and book the next flight to Miami just because I was bored. When I was broke, those things never even crossed my mind.
Money changed me, and not in the way that you think. Money didn't make me greedy, money didn't make me evil, but on the other hand, it didn't make my life perfect. It didn't solve all of my problems. But I'll tell you what money did do, because I think that this isn't talked about enough. Money, since having money, I say yes and I say no a lot more nowadays. I say no to the things that I don't want to do. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't feel bad saying no if I don't want to do something anymore. And at the exact same time, I say yes to so many more things, just for this sole fact that I can fucking afford it nowadays. And
I myself am not a wealthy person, not yet. So I have to take their word for it when they talk about how money has changed their tolerance, their sense of time, the people they sit with, etc. Fine, that's fair. Who am I to say otherwise? From an analytical standpoint, though, I just don't think it's saying what they think it's saying. Your tolerance level can change, but that's not your character changing. That's your options changing. You always hated the thing you're now refusing to put up with. Before, you just couldn't afford to say it out loud. Your sense of time, the clock was working the same way when you had less money. You just gained the leverage to buy it back. And those people you now choose to sit with, it's not that you suddenly developed a refined taste for higher minds. Your zip code changed, and with it, the price of admission to your room. There is a big difference between I've changed and I finally have a choice. Wealth doesn't give you a new soul. It just removes the filter you had when you were trying to survive. It turns quietly endured discomfort into a luxury expense, and then it calls the receipt growth.
The main ways that money has changed my life is like I never sit through things I don't want to sit through anymore. It's like my time and my money have become so like inexorable. No house sittings I don't want to be at, no restaurants that I don't like the vibe of. I don't care if I miss out on $2,500 on an Airbnb. Like when I'm over it, I'm over it. And money gets me so much of my time back instead of just like plugging through. If I hate a task I'm doing, I like hire someone to do it.
This is the same principle with a higher price tag. The impatience was always there. It just used to be called surviving. Money does change your environment. It'll change the size of your home. It'll change your friend group, what restaurant you're mad about the wait time at, and ultimately the type of service that you get. It'll change your attitude toward things that you used to have to just accept. All of that is real, but none of it is your character. Your character is the thing underneath, and money doesn't touch it. It just gives it more room to move.
It really caused rifts in the family, and it wasn't because of the money. In my opinion, it was because of the behaviors that came with the money, that got amplified after the money. I don't think money is evil. I think that I want to be careful what I say. I think the way that people become after money can be very telling, I guess.
Money doesn't change you, it exposes you. Because when someone has nothing, their options are limited.
Bro, if you want to see somebody's true character, let that person get some money, like real money. Because yeah, you could act one way when you broke. You know, you can't really move how you want to when you broke. You know, like when you ain't got no money or nothing.
Well, they say if you want to meet somebody who they really are, give them money. That's where you're going to see the person that really comes out. You know what I'm saying?
When money gets bigger and there's power and attention attached, like maybe it doesn't make people change, but it shows you who people really are. I think that would probably be how I feel. Like, doesn't necessarily change people. It actually shows you who people are.
If you're a generous person when you're broke, money will give you more ways to be generous. If you're selfish when you're broke, money just gets you a better lawyer. All of this is to say that these videos are not really predictions or evidence of evolution. They're confessions.
I won't be humble anymore. Don't come to me if you need help.
I take trips to Miami now when I'm bored.
Is someone telling you who they already are right now or who they already were? They just don't or didn't have the resources to fully commit to it yet. I don't think money changes you. I think it makes you more of what you already are. Let me know what you think. I'm always interested in hearing different perspectives. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy topics like these, please make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can see more of me in your feed. And I will see you in the next video.